really being about what you talk about, because everybody talks a good game, but everybody's not really doing it. Hey, what's up, y'all? You know, I am your girl Candy, and I got my friend David Banner here with me. Guess what? David Banner invited me to be a part of this dope production that he's doing. Could you please tell everybody a little bit about it?
It's Thurgood Marshall college fundraiser. It's a virtual homecoming concert for all the kids who didn't have homecoming. Mm-hmm. And it's an opportunity for us to help fund our children to go to historically black colleges. I was originally only supposed to do this song. I just mentioned one day, I was like, I'm not getting paid for all the stuff that I'm doing. And they were like, well, submit your company. And I submitted my company, and I ended up getting it. And I asked them, why me? And they said, because you graduated from historically black college, even though other people have, there are black companies, but none of them graduated from historically black college. And it was like, what would the story be for our children, for us to tell them that not only will we help you go to a historically black college, that if we can also help you when you get out. So like, this has helped to transform my company into something that probably would have took 5-10 more years to do. And I personally think that we have created the best virtual concert this year. And to say that, we did it in Atlanta. One of my goals is to give back to Atlanta. Atlanta has transformed so many different people's lives, and I think so many people are parasitic, and they don't give back to the city.
That is true.
I want to be one of the people who show people, my gratitude and what Atlanta has done for me and Mississippi. We hired, I think it's around 75 people, and I think 68 of them were black. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about, giving jobs back to the community and, really being about what you talk about, because everybody talks a good game, but everybody's not really doing it. And I appreciate you.
Can I say something about you?
What was that?
Ever since I met Kay back in the day, every time I've ever called on you, you've always showed up for me. And, people grow in time, and it's crazy. All of us back in the day used to be so tight. People now, it almost seems like people act like they don't know each other.
That's true.
Folk act like that we used to record in bathrooms. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for you, your marketing prowess and what you did with your time in the spotlight was so beautiful to me, and you did it in a very classy way.
Well, thank you.
And a lot of people had to totally give their souls and give their families and give their loved ones to entertainment for them to end up being, popular or whatever they wanted. You took the spotlight, and even some of the negative things. I watched you make a pivot one time that was so gangster. They was talking that stuff. We in the church right now, so I can't tell people what I'm talking about. But they said she was in the dungeon. She was like, all right then.
So, let me set some rules from the top of the show.
Let's make this check.
Make that check.
But you made the check without giving your soul. And I've always, that's one of the reasons why I came and got you on this record, was because it happened with Crit too. They said that they wanted certain types of people, so I picked those people out of the gene pool of my friends.
Love my skin, love my color, melanin blessed, sweet cocoa butter.
And the people that I knew, one of the reasons why And I want to say this. This was one of the best experiences I've ever had in my hip-hop career.
Really?
Like I said, everybody showed up on time. It wasn't no beefs. It wasn't no fights. It wasn't no nothing.
No egos.
And exactly. And the reason why I did that was because I picked from people that I've either produced or I worked with or I had friendships with, but they were stellar at what they do.
I'm burning. I got it, I earned it. Gotta tell the truth and the whole truth.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nepotism in me just picking a person just because I knew them.
Tweet it and delete it. I don't know what they said, man. They be doing things that you can't believe.
They had to be great or in the gene pool in which people ask, but they say they want this type of artist.
Oh, we done survived everything that we've been through. Time to come on home.
So I said, I ain't gonna pick my friends.
I've been classic, send the classic, drum major with a fashion, kick the flavor, modern crashes, bring the fans if they clashing.
And you've done so much for me without ever charging. You know, I wanted to be able to put some money back in your pocket and say thank you for all the stuff that you've done.
Well, I sure appreciate that.
It's gonna get better next time, just so you know.
Now, I mean, to be honest with you, it's, you know, when you're doing stuff for friends and people that you have a history with, I wasn't even really expecting nothing. So when you blessed me with a little extra check,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I wasn't
It's
even
a little bit more
expecting
coming.
it.
It's a little bit more coming too, just so you know.
Well, I'm happy. I was happy with what you gave me because I really wasn't. When you first called me, I just was like, okay, let's do
But
it.
let me tell you, if we pay when we can, then it make it sweeter when it's just for me.
Right.
Now, when it's just the Banner Vision without Thurgood Marshall, we might have to talk. You know what I'm saying? We might have to
We'll
do some
figure it out.
investing. You know what I'm saying?
We'll figure it out.
But no, I really just really marvel at the woman you being able to be, not just the businesswoman, but just your character, your ability to keep yourself in all of this madness. I'm really proud of you.
Well, thank you. Well, since we giving compliments, what I would like to say is, over the years that I've known him, I just love to see friends that have been able to take their career over decades and be able to transform into so many different areas of, you know, and do so many different things.
I thought she was talking about how I look physically. I thought you wanted me to show them the pectoral.
David Banner.
Oh, you was talking about transforming business.
Career.
Oh, okay.
Career, sir.
Next time. Boy, I look awesome under here.
I was talking about career.
Sorry.
Anyway, you know, from, you know, being an artist to being an actor.
Don't you lose your temper with that man. It's his world. We just living in it.
To being a producer, writer, you know, you producing events and not just music, soundtracks. And what else were you doing last time I talked to you? You were doing commercials,
Scoring video games, a Banner Vision.
And then we were in a movie together that's on Netflix right now. You can pull it up. It's called Never Heard the Movie. So
And you did your thing in that, man. You didn't even look like you. That's how you know when you got into your character.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I liked it though.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Because I want people to take me seriously as an actress, and sometimes you have to just go totally opposite of what people know you as.
You
know?
do. That's one of the things that I told people. Like, me playing the thug that's easy work.
Mm-hmm.
I used to, So like my dream is to always to act.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to be a section of your personality to me is acting. It's you being you.
Right.
You know, I like things to challenge me without allowing them to take advantage of our black skin.
Right.
And market to our children something that we don't really want them to be. But as long as it's within the realm of playing and having the opportunity to be somebody else and, you know, show another aspect of humanity, I'm always happy with it, man. Oh, and the biggest thing now is my clothing line is taken all the way up. Laz Alonso wore my Blackfish hoodie on the finale of The Boys. J.R. Smith wore it to one of the games, one of the Lakers games. Just all over the place, man. Ricky Smiley wears my stuff just about every time he go on stage now. It's just like, COVID was actually a blessing for me. A lot of people suffered during COVID.
It's
for
crazy
me,
because I've been hearing other people say that. But
yeah, my life took all the way up. And to be honest with you, Candy, is because I know, for the most part, especially a lot of my political views, people thought I was crazy, you know, but the world was moving so fast they wasn't able to see it. And now since the world slowed down, a lot of people was like, maybe he wasn't crazy. Maybe we need to go get Mr. Crazy, you know what I mean? Like, people really rallied behind me, helped me. And two, because, you know, me and my staff, Regina, Salih, we decided when COVID happened, we said, well, look, we're around each other anyway. So we got to make sure that we all straight. And once we know that we straight, we sort of quarantine together. What's happening, y'all? This is David Banner. Salih, what's happening?
What's going on?
Regina Davenport, what's happening? What's up? Scott Parker, what's happening? So like everybody in my office, we made sure that we were straight, and then we got in that office and sort of shut the world off, and we worked our tails off. Right now we're in the middle of the Rona-geddon. My life has transformed in a way that I'm actually, I don't even know how to explain it. Sometimes I try to stay out of the way, just so won't nothing change right now. I'm trying to lock this vibration in and pass it along to others. You know, as other things come and as I grow, I just want you to know, like, call me, because a lot of times it be the people that be bugging you all the time that get the opportunities because they be right there. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm open. She'll go tell y'all about this, but me and Candy almost opened up a company together with me producing and her writing. And then we all blew up in our own ways.
Right.
And we just went, as soon as we sat down, it was like the week after you took off and then I took off. And because we said that, we ain't going to say that restaurant no more because black folks don't eat.
Don't go there.
Yeah, we don't eat at that place no more.
I remember us sitting down and talking to her, but I forgot what we was talking about.
We was talking about putting together my beats and your writing. And
That's
then
right.
we just make a company and we just stick to that. And although I wish we would still do stuff together, I'm sort of glad that happened because we both went.
We both started doing major things. Our careers have definitely been roller coasters, having a lot of highs, dipping points, and like always coming back up, and that's the blessing in it all. Basically, so the song that we shot the video for today. It's a collaboration of artists that David put together, but it was Neyo, T-Pain, Eric Bellinger, Big Crit, and myself. I got to be the only girl. Yay! And of course, produced by none other than David Banner
and THX.
And I cannot wait for y'all to hear it.
Again, thank you, Queen. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Well, all right. Well, I guess we got a full interview right now.
We did a whole podcast, didn't we?
Yes, we did. And I'm happy with that. It's all good. Just checking in with my boy David Banner. Make sure you look out for our projects that's coming out.
Thank you.